Hey guys. So, I can't be the only one thinking it, right? Like, I'm not the only one every day who, like, gets on Instagram and is like, Ashlyn has a Instagram story, and then John has an Instagram story right after that, and then Jaclyn has an Instagram story right after that. But then it's like, okay, you watch Jaclyn's video and like she does a drugstore makeup, and then next week Ashlyn does a drugstore makeup video, and then in Jaclyn's Instagram video she's talking about like how much she loves the movie A Star Is Born, and then the next day like Jaclyn's riding down the road in her Jeep listening to that song, or like it's just kind of weird. But then like, okay, girls, honestly, how many of you girls, like, okay, you're married, and okay, if you were famous, everybody knew who you were, you had an amazing career, so then everybody knows who your ex-husband is because of the fame and the success that you've had. So, you know, when you get divorced and you both move on, well, then your ex is, you know, dating this girl who's a lot younger. And I mean, she acts young, she definitely acts her age, and then all of a sudden she just decides out of fucking nowhere that she wants to step into your career and try to be successful at the career that you've had. And you'd be like, okay, come on, girls, you know, you'd be like, bitch, like, back off, like, go get your own thing. But then it's like every damn day, like, I'm just watching like their videos and stuff, and it's like, God, girl, like, am I the only one who thinks that's weird? Like, I mean, I guess it's a free world, but to me it just seems kind of like opportunistic, because the way that Ashlyn like goes about things, right? Like, I mean, you can tell that, or let me just say, in my opinion, I feel like Ashlyn is taking the most out of what she can get out of the situation. I feel like she's sitting there like, okay, well, everybody knows who John is, so with me being with him, I can take this situation and milk it and turn it into something for myself. Like, I can, you know, if I do this, and I can make a name for myself, you know, and people will know who I am. And then, you know, it's like everybody knew who, or we knew who Ashlyn was because she was dating John, right? So then you start seeing Ashlyn like all day long. It's like videos of herself, or I'm doing this, but it's like all fucking day long. Like, all the girl does is like take fucking pictures of herself, right? It's like, girl, we know what you look like. You look good. You look good in a bikini, girl. I see you. I see you, okay? But like, damn, you can just tell that she's like about herself. Like, that's what she's about. And and to me, like, I'm the kind of person like, okay, if people knew my name and people knew who I was, or if I was famous, like, I would be doing some good in the world. Like, I wouldn't just be taking pictures of myself all day long. Like, if people were seeing what I was posting, like, I would be raising awareness or bringing attention to something that, you know, people needed to understand, or a situation where people could help out. Like, I feel like there's so many things out there in the world that, like, you could be raising awareness to, or you could be like trying to shine light on, but instead, like, you are taking like every fucking second, every amount of time that you can to take pictures of yourself and just like, I guess, build yourself up and shine light on yourself. And to me, that kind of shows a lot of a person's character. It's like there's so many things that you could be, you know, bringing to your audience or trying to help the world. There's so many issues out there in the world, and it's like all you're choosing to bring to the table is you. And like, I mean, I just can't be the only one who also thinks it's weird that she's trying to like have the career that Jaclyn had. Like, there's so many other things she could do. First of all, even if she wanted to do YouTube, right? Like, there's so many other things she could do YouTube about, like even just being herself. But I mean, then again, like, it's totally a free world. The girl can do whatever she wants. And, you know, I'm not saying that I judge her. I mean, there's a lot of people who would look at the situation and say, hey, you know what? I could make a name for myself in this situation. So, you know, I'm going to do the best I can to, you know, get what I can out of, you know, success or money or fame or whatever out of this relationship, you know. And I mean, I'm not saying she doesn't care about John. Who am I to say that? I don't know that. But I feel like I cannot be the only one who looks at the situation as like, damn, this girl definitely knows that, you know, she has some things to gain out of this relationship. And I feel like I could definitely see in her actions, her going about making sure that she is going to get the most out of the relationship. And women, come on. If you were the ex-wife, you totally know you'd be like, bitch, back up. But, I mean, hey, no judgments. Like, do what you do. I would just say, like, there's so many other things you could bring in the forefront. Like, so many things that you could be, like, bring into the audience. Like, help these people or, you know, bring in different perspectives to people. Like, all you want to do is, like, show yourself, like, all day long. All fucking day long. We get it, girl. Move along. Anyway, I just had to share that. Bye.